Okay, so we got another Pulsar today. I was trying to look for something like an Apache or an R15 even, but couldn't find one, so we got an old Pulsar again. But this is the 220, so a little bit more power. Well, at least he's told me this time it's got no fuel, so that's one thing. The guy was quite nice actually. I got this for 800, so a little bit more. But it's got a bit more power and it's fair enough. So now we got to find an ATM, get some money and get some fuel. Let's just pull in here. Ah, this bike actually finds neutral. It's a good start. Same sort of position as all the Pulsars really. I was hoping to give my balls a bit of a break today, but already I can tell that by the end of the day my balls are going to be aching a little bit. But every time I try and shimmy back in the seat a little bit, it just tends to push me forward, so it's nice having a little bit of extra power though. Twin shocks at the back still, conventional cartridge forks. Does the job though. It's again quite soft, definitely feels a bit heavier than the 180, but still light enough to flick about a little bit. Tyres on this are still nylon tyres. The front tyre is not in brilliant shape, the rear tyre is not too bad, slightly wider profile. I think it's like a 130 as opposed to like a sort of 120 on the other one, so I guess you need that to put the extra power down maybe. Yeah, it's got a little bit of poke. Still doesn't feel as quick as the Duke 200, but then Duke 200's a much more sophisticated design overall really, you know, with chassis, suspension and engine feels a lot more perky. This probably makes a nicer noise than the Duke though. Ergonomics, yeah, not too bad. Handlebar position's quite nice. Apart from the fact the seat does tend to push you forward a little bit, the seat's actually quite comfy. The ride's pretty decent. Switch gear is good, although this one's a little bit loose, so every time I push the horn it pushes the switch around a little bit. Mirrors are hopeless. I just spend all the time trying to adjust them, but there's just no point. Again, I don't think you can really judge how good these bikes are from a higher bike, because you know, they're all clapped out rust buckets mostly. But I suppose it's fairly representative of the sort of bike you would buy over here for a good price. You can get past here, I think. I should probably find some other roads really. I will do some different roads maybe tomorrow. It's just this is quite a nice little road and it's a good test I think, because it's by no means perfect. It's got lots of nice bends. It's really bumpy. It's a good test of the chassis setup. Still got that notchy sort of gearbox like the 180 and the 200 I've ridden. I guess that's just like that with most Pulsars. Again, when you're out here sort of going a little bit quickly, it's not that bad. But again, still having trouble finding neutral. What's he beeping at? Yeah, you can use the torque a little bit more than the other bikes. Getting a bit high now, my ears are popping. Oop. Thrown out the seat a little bit there. Again, I still don't really want to lean it over too much because these front tyres aren't great. Gravity. Sort of downhill bit. Big slide there. Just showing off for those guys. Oh, it's the sketchy hairpin of sketchy doom. Sure, there's a faster line through there, but it's really bumpy and slippery, so don't want to risk it. Okay, now we thought he was going to tip over around that corner then. Oh, it's a kite, look at that. You see them everywhere around here, like in England, even in the countryside, you don't see them very often. But around here, they're everywhere, they're just like crows almost. Seen quite a few eagles while I'm here as well. What are you doing? Oh, brilliant. Nice one, mate. Well done. To be fair, I was going a bit quick. I think we got up this hill pretty quickly. Certainly compared to all the other bikes I've ridden up here, this is probably the fastest. What's this guy got? This Splendor something? Yeah, Honda Splendor. Lots of little jumps. There's another Pulsar. That looks like a 220. 180 maybe. Hasn't got the disc on the back. Mr. Gear. Yeah, I like that corner. Some nice sweepy bits. Oh, big lump. Front end bottomed out then. Oop. And these buses are always tricky because they're slow enough to hold you up, but they're just fast enough to make it difficult to overtake. Oh, come on! Slow down a bit. There we go. Oh, there's an Apache, 160. I really want to hire an Apache, but I can't find one in Pokhara, so I might have to wait till we get back to Kathmandu, see if I can get one there. I rode a 160 last year, it was a really nice little bike. Ooh. Oh, there's the road to the Peace Depot, we're nearly at the bottom now. God, that's an old Toyota. Oh, I just hit a butterfly. I'm actually starting to get a little bit of brake fade on the front. Lever's getting a little bit squidgy. There we are. Not a bad little bike this. I actually prefer this to the 180 just because of the extra power really. But just feels a little bit more stable at speed as well. Cool, we got the bike for the rest of the day, so might as well take it out for a little spin. Let's try some other roads. It's really handy for overtakes having this extra bit of power. That's where it actually comes in quite useful in the city. You can just blast past people. That's all you have to do to pass your driving test. You just have to drive around in a circle. Police checkpoint. Are they going to pull me over? Namaste. Yeah, sure.
You have a driving license?
Yeah, of course.
Show me your driving license. Okay, you can go.
Thank you. Don't really know what they're checking for really, but yeah, it's fair enough. I got nothing to hide. Let's open it up a little bit. (106), 108, 111. Watch out for the bumps. 113, 15, 17. Let's tuck in a little bit. 120. I think that's about as quick as we're going to get. 121. Not bad. Doesn't get there quite as easily as the KTM Duke though, to be honest. But then you don't really need to go much faster than that on these roads. Lovely views. Does feel really stable at high speed though. These roads are certainly a lot better than the last road we went on. Well, saying that, it's getting a bit rough up here by the looks of it. Clutch Just gear changes. Yeah, it's not bad. It's got a bit of poke. You get to the end of this road, there's some nice switchbacks. You can see how it handles on the faster corners.